The United States uses what is called checks and balances in its government. Checks and balances means that not one person or institution in the federal government of the United States holds all the power. Instead, the power is shared by three branches of government known as the legislative branch, the executive branch, and the judicial branch. The system of checks and balances was created because the founders had fears that a national government with too much power would turn into a tyrannical one. The legislative branch, also known as Congress, consists of both the House and the Senate. The House is comprised of 435 members, while the Senate is comprised of 2 members per state, therefore giving it a total of 100 members. The main job of Congress is to make America's laws. In order for Congress to pass a law, both the House and the Senate have to vote in favor of the bill. However, in order for the bill to officially become a law, the President must then sign it into law. The executive branch consists of the President of the United States along with the Vice President and executive departments. The President's job is to make sure laws are carried out and enforced as well as being the Commander-in-Chief of the United States. The judicial branch consists of the Supreme Court, which is comprised of 9 members. Their job is to interpret laws passed by Congress according to the Constitution. Though each of these branches have their own roles, each institution has a way of keeping the other in check. Let's take the legislative branch for example. Though the job of making laws is given to Congress, a law that has been passed by both the House and the Senate then has to go to the President, who decides whether or not to sign the bill into law or veto it. When a president vetoes a bill, it then goes back to Congress, and if Congress votes on the bill again and both houses vote 2/3 majority in favor of the bill, it then becomes law despite the president's veto. Here we see an example of the president checking Congress and Congress checking the president. Now we move on to the executive branch. As I previously stated, the president is the commander-in-chief. However, despite the president having control over the armed forces, it is up to Congress to declare war. Congress also has the power to check the president via impeachment. In order to impeach a president, the House must first vote to impeach the president by a simple majority. Impeachment, however, is just formally charging the president of a crime. In order to then convict and remove a president, the Senate has to vote 2/3 in favor of convicting the president to remove him from office. Lastly, the judicial branch is made up of the Supreme Court. In order to become a member of the Supreme Court, the president picks the nominees, which the Senate then votes whether to confirm the nominee or not. The members of the Supreme Court can then interpret laws passed by Congress according to the Constitution via a process known as judicial review. If the Supreme Court interprets a law as unconstitutional, it can then strike down a law passed by Congress. Congress also has the power to impeach Supreme Court justices. All things considered, this system allows all 3 branches of government to check on each other while keeping the balance of power. Political Minute out.